Mark Cuban. That's the end of the show. See you next week.
I mean, I wish we could do that shit that fast, but this show is basically containing of Mark Cuban fucking over all the heels.
I thought that was the show when you just said that.
He's fucking over all the heels, and I just hated.
The guest hosts have been cancer since the start, and this is a prime example of another
they showed a clip
catastrophe.
They showed a clip of him getting RKO'd back in 2003 by Randy, and I'm like,
you believe that's already 6 years ago?
Yeah, I don't know. It feels longer. It feels like it was 20 years ago if you just look at the quality of the video. Like, I know we're in HD now. We've been in HD for a year, even though other places have been in HD for longer. WWE was just late to the program.
No way.
They've
had HD TV since like 2006.
They were so hyped about the whole fucking thing. They just kept, they still do it. They put HD on the corner everywhere and just constantly.
Man, they slammed it on the announcer's table.
WWE HD.
Yeah.
WWE HD.
Just,
even on the beginning of the shows too, presenting WWE HD.
Yeah, just constant bullshit. And the fact that the show started with an introduction to Mark Cuban, and then 30 minutes later we got another introduction to Mark Cuban, and then 15 minutes later we got another introduction. I'm like, Jesus Christ, we know he's here.
This was basically a dick sucking for Mark Cuban. This was basically Mark Cuban sucking his own.
Like, I get it. He's in Dallas. But fuck, I don't want to see him constantly.
I don't know.
We also get it. He owns the Mavericks. Who gives a fuck, though? Who really cares?
Tonight was a joke. Utter joke. Last week, Vernon... What was the name of the midget again? I hate to be disrespectful to him. Vern Troyer. He's alright. He was good in... Austin Powers. Austin Powers. Mark Cuban, you fucking suck. You're a goof. You couldn't shut the fuck up for 10 minutes.
The fact that Mini-Me
I swear to God, man.
The fact that the Mini-Me is better than you, that's just ridiculous. Like, Mini-Me could be better than you in a fucking little bullshit.
Can we just laugh at how significant Carlito is now? Carlito had a match with John to kick off the night. About a minute and a half into it, Sheamus comes out. We basically forget about the match. Carlito hits Cena from behind. Then Cena AAs him. It's over. That must have been like 2.5 minutes flat.
I think Chavo's slowly winding his way down to being gone.
Chavo, you mean Carlito?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Chavo too.
They're both the same person at this point.
Same person, same gimmick. Not really, but same way of taking L's on this show. But yeah.
You guys think that, well... Yeah, Carlito's on his way out. I was about to ask you guys the same thing. I think he's got one foot out the fucking door.
I wouldn't be goddamn surprised.
I wouldn't blame him, man. Tonight was fucking embarrassment. Fucking Primo got more of a match than him.
Yeah, he did.
Absolute catastrophe.
Fucking Primo, man. What the hell?
We start off 6 days away, TLC. You guys getting the pay-per-view?
Yeah, I get the pay-per-view. Well, obviously because we do the show, but yeah, I get the pay-per-view.
I think I might get one of those live stream. You know what I'm saying? You stream it.
You guys continue. I'll be right back. You guys can continue.
No problem. You getting the show, Tyler?
I don't think I'm getting this pay-per-view. No, I don't.
What show is it replacing, by the way?
Armageddon, I believe.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that. Not really the biggest fan of TLC matches, really. Do we know the card fully yet or no?
The 4 cards for TLC. Well, they kind of ran it down on the show tonight. They kind of ran it down on the show tonight, though. Like, it's...
Oh,
Kofi
God.
And Orton.
Have you seen the ECW match yet? It's Shelton versus Christian for the ECW title. Christian's getting the win.
Easy dub for Christian.
Oh, so I'll just point out the big matches. Batista Undertaker. Chairs match. Who the fuck cares about a chairs match? Isn't an Extreme Rules match more entertaining than a chairs match? How does a chairs match even work? So if you hit somebody with a ladder or like a fucking sledgehammer or kendo stick, do you get DQ'd?
No, I'm pretty sure it's basically the same thing as a fucking Extreme Rules match. It's just...
Chairs are emphasized. Who do you think's winning that?
Wait a minute. Are we still recording?
Of course we're still recording.
Who do I think is winning the Chaos match?
Is your Skype working okay?
Yeah, it's working good.
All right, good. By the way, people who are on Skype, don't forget it. Brilliant platform. We love it. Who do you think's winning, man? I'm gonna go with Batista.
I'm gonna go with Undertaker. I think Undertaker retains. I just feel like they're gonna want to have Taker hold the title until WrestleMania.
What about Jericho and DX? I'm gonna say Jericho retain.
I think DX.
I see DX winning that one.
Oh, you're right.
I do too.
Yeah, I'm back. I see DX winning that one mostly because they haven't had a belt at all through any of their reigns of like 90s, not 97. Well, yeah, 97, whatever. Besides, not Triple H, but 2006 they didn't get a fucking title run of anything.
We'll go to the biggest match of the night.
That's true.
And now they are actually fighting for a title belt. They're like, I guess so.
I think they will be. Yeah, I think they'll get the dub on this one.
Who do you think's winning? Mickey James or Michelle McCool? Big match of the night. Who you guys going with for the
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck?
All right.
My digestive system wins on that one.
Sheamus or John Cena? We can all just agree Cena wins, and we keep it moving.
Big match John wins again.
Well, I'm actually going to disagree with you guys on this one, actually. Based on what I've seen tonight, my God, were they fucking building Sheamus.
My God, they were pushing
on this show.
You know what? They were pushing him down. Mark Cuban pushed this fucker down. Mark Cuban.
Yeah, well, and Mark Cuban got his basically comeuppance from Sheamus, which, it is what it is, but
man, they should have fucking beheaded Mark Cuban.
I would have liked if all the heels went out and just said, "Wait a minute," and just killed him.
Man, I'd pay to watch Chavo frog splash him 10 times over.
I would have paid to see Randy Orton just fucking punt the shit out of him, truth be told, but
yeah, fuck that.
Neither here nor there, but I think, based on what I've seen tonight with the, just multiple video packages they were doing with Sheamus wins. I think Sheamus
but they've done this in the past with loads of his Cena opponents, and he still beats them.
Yeah, but I don't know. I kind of think
they've done this for years. They've done this for years. You know how hard they were pushing Randy Orton when they did that fucking, what was it, the Iron Man match that they had?
Yeah,
breaking point, right?
Yeah, and then he fucking won. Like, come on.
But that was the I Quit match, I believe.
Or the I Quit match. He was basically beating up John the whole match, and then Cena came back a few seconds later, and let me choke him with the chain, So yeah, they've done this so many times with Cena. They build the opposite person to try to see if he'll actually lose. That's for any little kid out there in the front that would believe that shit. But at the end of the day, it's fucking John.
I feel like it's going to be a fluke, though. I actually think if Sheamus is winning, I think it's going to be a fluke because they got to keep John Cena strong.
Well, if he has that 2% chance of actually winning,
there's no way he's winning. He's only been on the main roster since he got to ECW back in June or July.
Yeah. But like the only way the fucking guy could actually win would have to be a fluke because Cena can't lose clean, can he?
Like Cena slips off the top rope or whatever the fuck if he's going for his.
Nah, man, you're just stretching it now. You're just stretching it.
Yeah, I don't believe that shit.
Right, majority of us are saying Cena wins. If Cena doesn't win, we will kick Tyler off. Anyway, Legacy versus Evan Bourne and Primo. I like Evan Bourne, but Primo I couldn't give two shits about. Legacy win. Ted DiBiase fucking put Evan Bourne into the fucking.
Oh yeah! By the way, too, guys. For beating Epico and Primo. Jesus Christ! What the hell? For beating Evan Bourne and Primo, they got banned from the fucking American Airlines Channel by Mark Cuban.
Wait, when was the Randy Orton promo? Was it before or after?
Before.
Alright, I was gonna say, fuck, they come back in?
No, it was, Randy Orton cut the promo, blah, 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 saying,
Seriously,
I KO'd you 6 years ago. Yeah.
I'm sick of these guest hosts, man. Who's
No,
next
the
week's
guest
guest host?
host. The only guest host that has been good has been Bob Barker, and that's
Who's
it.
next week's?
I don't know.
Dennis Miller.
Dennis Miller.
Who the
for
fuck
the
is that?
Slammies, right?
Yeah, that's the Slammies next week.
I don't know who the fuck Dennis Miller is.
All I can say is, when it comes to the Slammies, Maurice is number one. Maurice beat that jobber Gail Kim tonight. Kelly was the special ring announcer. Who gives a fuck?
That was my piss break. That was my piss break for me of the night. That was my.
Must have been a pretty fast piss break, buddy. It was like 2 minutes. You're washing your hands.
Well,
Dirty
yeah.
fuck.
Burying you on the show.
No, I washed up too, but still, it's who cares, man? Who really gives a fuck about these chicks? It's just all they are is just ass candy to look at, you know. That's all.
Can we all agree? Am I saying
Gail
Kim?
Kim.
I'm tired. It's late for me.
Gail?
Is it just me? But Gail Kim has to be one of the most overrated women's wrestlers of all fucking time. Just because she was in TNA and was it America's Most Wanted as their mascot.
Oh, don't forget TNA too. She's also the first ever Knockouts champion. Ooh. Look at
Who gives a fuck? It's TNA.
I don't give a fuck, but that's the thing though too. I can care less about that because the only reason why she gets any sort of props is because she was really good with a roster that wasn't anything besides Awesome Kong. That's it. That's really.
That's true.
Ain't nobody else there. Fuck out.
And as I'm looking at that TNA roster now, it's not getting any better from the women's side anyway.
No, beautiful people are 10 out of 10s.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Come on, we still got our favorite drug addict or painkiller addiction addict. Fucking Kurt Angle's still there. I mean.
Oh yes, that's right.
He's still hanging around.
Is he still the champion? Is he still the TNA champion? TNA World Champion?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
But you know who does know? Our sponsors. Oh, plugs. Kofi Kingston tonight beats Randy Orton, Mark Cuban as the special guest referee. Mark Cuban had to be the special guest referee.
Oh, he had
Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
This was some bullshit right here. This was some bullshit.
Big waste of fucking time.
Seriously. Oh my god. Okay, this wasn't. Overall, the match, it was nothing. It was really
This night was nothing. Seriously, we are finding it hard at this point after 14 years of doing this. This is a struggle now. These shows are nothing.
Yeah,
there's nothing to review. There's nothing to talk about.
This was an easily missable show tonight.
This was shit.
This was an easily missable show tonight.
The only thing I can say is December whenever it starts to hit the winter time after Survivor Series even.
Man, it's going to be January soon. It's going to be WrestleMania 26 in 3-4 months.
Nothing really kicks up until either the Slammies or after the Slammies. And right now, nothing has been kicking up. I mean, nothing. Yeah. And it hasn't been kicking up since fucking SummerSlam. I don't even think Survivor Series was that good this year.
I think it'll pick back up once we, start building towards the Royal Rumble. I think once we start building towards the Rumble, then we'll start taking things up. And
that's what makes me think that Sheamus is a month stopping gap of just beat this guy and then we keep it moving on. I really don't see him being any more than that.
It's possible.
I don't even know who the fuck would necessarily win the Rumble. Looking at any sort of build-up that we've even had for the past few months, like who the fuck would even win? Like I don't even see. Come on.
It's gonna be a surprise.
What, Kofi fucking Kingston? Like who the fuck is gonna even get the dub?
Kofi could be champion.
It's not gonna be somebody on the roster.
Stupid.
It's gonna be somebody that comes back from injury. I think.
Boogeyman.
That's my guess.
Boogeyman.
All bets on Boogeyman.
Oh, you know what? You know who else would? You know who could win? Since you said somebody coming back from injury, fucking Jamie Noble. Since Sheamus fucking killed him.
He did kill him. Jamie Noble's career over though?
He retired. He
I love that, right? They made out like Jamie Noble is a legend. Well, in a way, he's a legend. He was a brilliant guy, brilliant worker.
He's a veteran. I don't think he's a legend. He's a veteran.
But at the end of the day, he did not retire fucking Jesus Christ here.
Yeah.
Jamie Noble.
Yeah, I know, right?
Jamie Noble.
Sheamus retired.
Jamie Noble hasn't even been prevalent on TV since the Chuck Palumbo feud. Fucking two a year and a half ago. Like,
they fucking hyped up Jamie Noble like Sheamus injured and fucking ended fucking Big Van Vader's career. Like, come on.
Fucking Triple H's career is over now. It's just fucking Sheamus.
Like, who the fuck gives a shit? Like, honestly, in the crowd, like, I care because I actually like Jamie Noble. Who gives a fuck in that crowd?
Man,
oh my god, Jamie Noble.
Onto the outside, he looked like he was crippled. Oh my god.
He killed him. He killed him.
But I was saying, when I was watching the show, I was like, he didn't really do that much to him. And then he fucking powerbombed him on the outside. I'm like, oh yeah.
Joe's funny. That. If Sheamus wins this weekend, we'll definitely get a Sheamus DVD next year, and I bet you on the highlights it'll show him going backstage hugging Jamie Noble.
Yeah.
Probably.
Thanks for doing the job.
So.
Hey, fella. Thanks for doing the job for me, fella.
Doing the job? You mean fucking handing over your career to me? Thanks, fella.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Now write me some storylines, prick. Like, that's what he...
Now we lead to Mark Henry and his red singlet. We all know he's got to lose. It takes on Miz for the US title.
What's
Miz
good?
beats this cunt in 3 minutes of a tornado DDT.
Is a bona fide driver at this point, isn't he?
He killed him, bro. That's one of the
Mark Henry's
Who the fuck is the Miz? Jake the Snake Roberts? Like,
I can't.
Yeah, really.
Honestly, I can't see Mark Henry wrestling anymore at this point in a year's time.
Mark Henry,
he just hit such a wall.
Like, I understand that he is a beast. He is a physical specimen. He is the world's strongest man. He fucking
Ezekiel Jackson on ECW, man.
I know, but he left wrestling to become a strong man and then came back. We get that. But that was
8 years ago.
Yes, exactly. And I know that his body, he's been conditioned to contain the weight that he has because he's a natural strong man. But fuck, he looks rough in that ring.
I wouldn't go that far. I think he's hit a brick wall, man. And this red stigma phase has been his worst.
I kind of wish they would rebuild Mark Henry because, in my opinion, he kind of need more, like, monsters on his fucking roster. But in all actuality, too, like, how do you save this guy after tonight? How the hell do you save this?
Comes back out next week again and laughs and jokes with MVP and takes another L. I don't.
Or you just have him squish somebody like Chavo, who gets killed by everybody, including fucking Hornswaggle.
If I'm being honest, Miz won tonight, which is great and all, but did this do anything for Miz? No, it's just this could have been a non-title match.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I agree. This had no business being a fucking US title match, and honestly,
I'd rather have seen MVP go for it, man.
Yeah.
But a tornado DDT, that's how you end it. I know normally big men get more fucked up in storyline wise when they get hit to the mat, or tornado DDT. Really?
It's weak sauce, man. It's weak fucking
I know it's hard to hit the skull crushing finale on him, but you could have fucking tried it. Maybe do it outside the ring. You know what they could have done? And outside the ring, he couldn't meet the 10 count or something, but.
Yeah, count out. That would have actually saved him. That would have actually protected Mark Henry a little bit more, but nah. DDT finish.
That was just fucking lame as hell. And then it brings us to another lame moment. Eve Torres and Hornswaggle beats Jillian Hall and fucking Chavo. Who gives a fuck?
This was another piss break match for me. This was another piss break match for me.
You fucking pissing non-stop during this show, man.
What are you, an alcoholic? Why do you keep fucking pissing? What are you drinking?
Pretty much. Well, I mean, to go through this show, you kind of have to booze them up a little bit, you know?
There you go.
So, before this match starts, we see Chris Masters basically asking Cuban for some fucking work, apparently, because he's not working. Tips. So he's out there, just for randomness. Eve Torres and Hornswaggle beat Jillian and Chavo, which, by the way, when I seen these two bums in the ring, everyone knew they were taking the L. Nobody can tell me they thought they were going to win. Unless your brain's dead.
When you say Chris Masters was probably offering fucking Mark Cuban a job, I honestly think he was offering Chris Masters was offering Mark Cuban.
Don't say it. Oh, I know where you're going. I know it. It's too easy. So, Chavo basically starts grabbing Hornswaggle, looking like he's got to choke the cunt finally, because it's been fucking months of abuse from this little cunt. Fucking, he pushes Eve slightly, and I mean slightly. Fucking Chris Master gets in the ring to get some cool points, and he's like, oh, don't touch this woman, oh.
It was basically right knighting for a fucking midget. If you could...
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's sad,
well, no,
too.
It wasn't. No, he said he didn't care about Hornswaggle. He only cares about Eve. So then he completely kills Chavo, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm genuinely feeling bad for Chavo. Like, I want Chavo to get a win at this point.
I am too at this point, because Chavo's made him look like a fucking show. Then again, too, right? Chavo's kind of doing it to himself also with his fucking stupid takes. So,
I would have honestly enjoyed if Chavo just kicked Chris Masters.
You know who I feel bad for the most in this segment? You know who I feel bad for the most? Chris Masters.
Oh.
Chris Masters.
Chillian Hole.
Here's why I say this. Think about where Chris Masters was going a few years ago, right?
And now he's stuck with Hornswaggle and Eve Torres and Chavo.
Chris
Masters built this guy up.
His gimmick was the Master Lock, and when Bobby Lashley killed it, that was it. He was nothing after that. So I don't know what the fuck they were building up for anything.
Tonight he morphed it into like a Uranagi chokeslam thing at the end, so it was alright.
Which makes sense. I'd actually like to see that as his new finish, because let's face facts, the Master Lock, like Toxic said, the Master Lock died when fucking Bobby Lashley broke in. Bobby Lashley isn't even with the fucking company anymore.
Oh, those were the days.
So, if you're going to, like, I don't want to say protect the Master Lock, but if you're going to, you know, if you're going to have, you know, the Master Lock transition into, you know, a Uranagi, I'd like to see that. But then again, too, right? Would it be the same as, you know, Ted DiBiase's finish? Because that's basically the $1 million dream into the Slam.
Basically. That's
so,
basically what it is.
I'm not sure.
It's kind of the same move, but it's you know.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
It fits Masters because he did the submission move. Ted DiBiase's just taking the move from his dad. I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that WWE's not going to do that with Masters because they kind of want.
Mate, Masters has been on Superstars lately, so we already know where he's heading.
They're not going to do anything.
Earlier on in the night, we got a skip with DX showing off all the new Christmas merch. You guys get anything from WWE Shop for Christmas?
No.
Anyway, DX take on Chris Jericho in a handicap match. Last 2 minutes, Big Show beats the shit out of them, and we move.
That was it. It was just like a bullshit. Yeah, it was. That was.
It was basically. It was basically just a build towards Sunday. That's all it was. You weren't gonna get a legit title change at all.
Whoa! You guys seen what ROH Legend wrote in the chat? DX tonight took on Cena. Oh, DX and Cena beat Jericho and Randy Orton and Big Show in a fucking dark match. That would have been way more fucking entertaining than that garbage we got tonight, man.
Oh my god, that's just.
Oh, and apparently Chris Masters defeated someone called Alex Riley in a dark match. Alright, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Wicked. So we got an SCW developmental guy, and then we got actually a match that could have been a decent main event for the show.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's just switch this around.
What are we doing in this company, man?
The main event was Sheamus and who else? Sheamus, I'm probably forgetting. Sheamus, John Cena. And a little back and forth about you'll be nothing, blah, blah, blah. Mark Cuban hosts it because
Mark Cuban had to be there.
Fagin has to be there.
Yeah.
And cry about things.
Yeah, that's what I said. This was basically nothing more than a Mark Cuban sucking his own dick tonight. At least it seemed like it for me.
It was god awful.
It was.
Mark Cuban was all over this show for what?
This was terrible. It was terrible.
I
can't really say. Yeah, I can't really say I blame Cuban. I feel like this was Vince's idea. Yeah, but I feel like this was Vince's idea.
WWE and Mark
You're the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, so you're gonna be all over the show tonight. Yeah, like that. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say of it.
I blame more of the company than Cuban. Cuban, because
I blame both, but Cuban's just...
Yeah, Cuban was kind of doing his job at the end of the day, but he just came across...
He's a fucking millionaire.
He just came across like a fucking...
Yeah, because he gets paid to do more.
he basically just... I didn't like how he came off tonight. He came off like a fucking dick tonight. And he was supposed to be a fucking face, basically. Get the fuck out of here.
I know the ending was
Sheamus like a dick. I didn't feel bad one bit when Cuban got put through that fucking table by Sheamus. I actually fucking
best part of the fucking night. That's what that was.
I laughed my ass off.
That wasn't
shit happened.
Honestly, to me, that wasn't even worth the hour and a half of pain or 2 hours.
Oh no, still a shit show. I don't give a fuck about the show. I was just glad he went through the table.
Well, I think that's it. Then it's basically the show force. TLC is 6 days away. We can't wait. Clearly, we are so entertained and enthralled with that wicked show.
Wicked.
Make sure you check us out on Facebook, MySpace, and Yahoo. And if you need to get in contact, Smart Report 1969 at gmail.com. Fucking shit show and another shit down Raw with Mark Cuban. So hope you guys all enjoyed it. Much at the Mark Report. Have a good one.
Peace.